It's a blessing to like be an artist full time in general, and the fact that we like came up like, even though her mom did do Erykah Badu's hair, Erykah Badu did not give her a record.
Nothing.
Like we came up.
Yeah, you guys got it out the mud.
Yeah,
literally the mud.
Yeah,
literally. So the fact that people try to say, oh, they have this relative or they're industry plants, and try to discredit like our hard work and dedication, that bothers me.
I think the industry plant like was one thing where like not for you guys in general, but I think someone used it and then it just became like a meme.
Yeah.
And then and people used Nepo baby the same way where you're like, no, that's actually not. That person just had a famous relative.
Yeah.
Like it's not like Lily Rose Depp, whose dad is one of the most famous actors, and it is
or
her
the
mom.
Hiltons, whose dad owned like the Hilton.
Well, actually, I mean, technically, they probably weren't Nepo. I would say Paris Hilton wasn't a Nepo baby.
she
was
is
just
to
a rich
certain
girl.
extent. But her fame is not built off of the fully.
Because your parent would have to be in the industry.
It helped though. It did help for sure.
But she had to do her own shit.
Sure had to do her own shit on that.
And she ate that up.
Yeah, so
I love her perfume still. I have one to this day. That pink box one. Girl, don't ever discontinue it. I found it at Burlington Coat Factory. I bought everyone.
She is an icon.
She's an icon. Yeah, and she built that shit on her own. You can't like get by on a name or a connection. You have to like do your own shit.
Yeah, like your song wouldn't have blown up. No matter how much money a label puts into something, they can't blow up something.
I want the world to know right now the label didn't put really anything into our viral success.
Like, so tell us a little bit about you guys' like experience with the label. Are you still signed with them?
We parted ways.
Okay. Officially since how long maybe now?
Since last May, I think.
Okay. And you were signed prior to that how long?
For a long time.
Like 3 or 4 years.
Okay.
So we were like working for like a year while we were signed.
Okay.
Like regular jobs, just posting, making music, putting out singles and stuff.
The dispensary, odd jobs, anything.
Here in LA.
Yeah, here in
LA.
LA.
Being from different states.
And then 6 months prior to us going viral, like our management, who was our label also, because we got signed to our management's label under Atlantic. And they were like, well, you need to do more sessions, you need to post more, you need to do all of these things. And we're like, well, we're working 40 hours a week.
Yeah, we can't.
Like, I literally would pick her from work and we would make TikToks on Fairfax together. Yeah. So we were like squeezing it in all the time for our artistry as we could. But then they're like trying to stack on other things. Yeah. So we said, we need y'all to give us a little bit of money so we can like not work these jobs, so we can like focus on our content. Yeah. So we did that for 6 months. And they literally gave us 6 months. They're like, we'll give you what you make in your minimum wage jobs for 6 months.
Yeah.
And see if something happens.
Now,
and on the 6th month, we went viral.
Now, the deal that you guys signed with them, was that like a distribution? Was it like an
artist development deal?
Okay.
Yeah.
So it was like no upfront?
No, it was a little bit, but not anything.
It was like a couple thousand.
Yeah. Okay. Nothing where we could not work.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So did you guys have anybody around you that was kind of helping you or looking out for you? Like, what made you guys feel like, because we all hear stipulations and horror stories about people signing these deals even back from then when, you know? So what was it that made you guys feel comfortable being so young? Did you guys have around to make you sign that?
We were hungry.
Yeah,
we wanted a team.
And like, we always heard, like, you signed to a deal, they help you be a big star.
We would always tell each other, like, why wouldn't people want to sign a 360 deal? Like, you get 360 treatment. Like, you will get all of the, you get the label on your side.
Yeah, you get the machine behind you.
Yeah. And then we
signed to 360 and sold weed at the same time.
And see, what's crazy is I always heard that the 360 deals were the bad ones.
Yeah, they are.
They're all bad.
No, they would always say the 360. I didn't ever knew what it meant.
Yeah,
I don't.
It was
still
bad.
Know. It
means that they like basically own everything of you.
Okay.
And your artistry.
The merch, like
everything.
Touring.
So what do you get?
You get 16% to split between your duo partner.
And management and legal and whoever else was a part of
it. Wasn't the best deal, but we just always knew, like, you sign a deal, you like become a big star, you get to be Beyonce.
Yeah.
Right.
Which wasn't the case. Right. But also, like, our management was our label. It was a conflict of interest.
So you guys signed the deal, you're doing all of this. Now, during that time, was there any family members or anything that was a part of it that kind of was like this, like for you with Erykah Badu being, your mom being making music? Was there anybody that was like, this is kind of janky?
They're like real sisters. They act like real sisters too. So they do get like, upset at each other. They don't talk to each other for a long time. And so I don't have that close and personal of a relationship with Erica.
Okay.
Enough to feel comfortable to be like, hey, can you like look over this contract? I think that I did like contact her old lawyer who was my mom's friend as well. But like he didn't come back with anything.
Okay.
And we really trusted our managers. Not that they did anything wrong to us necessarily, but we really trusted them and their input, and they've been in the game. So we were just
and they've been working with us for like a year or so prior to
before
anything.
You got signed.
Yeah.
Before
but
we
the
signed.
manager came from the label.
Well, they didn't have a label deal at Atlantic yet when they came on as managers for us.
Yeah, so they were our managers first, and then they decided to come together and make a JV.
Okay.
That then got signed to Atlantic.
And once they got signed to Atlantic, then they signed us to Atlantic.
Yeah.
Right. But then now.
But we trusted like looking back, it's like, why would you do that?
Yeah.
But like during the process, it was like making sense to us at the time.
Yeah.
Like, oh, these are these guys we trust. They believe in us.
Yeah.
They said this is a good
and they
opportunity.
were messing with you guys way before.
Yeah,
exactly.
they said this is a good opportunity.
Yeah.
We said yes. We want the 360 treatment.
Yeah, we want the
and
big
so
budgets.
on and so forth.
And then we made ourselves go viral, and we were still met with like, we don't know what to do with y'all, basically.
Yeah.
We don't know what to do with two black girls who aren't like, I don't know, showing their ass and twerking and stuff like
Yeah,
Right.
hypersexualized.
Yeah.
And we weren't immersed in any community, really. I was going to say the hip hop community, but like we were just on our own shit.
On our
Right.
own
Like we have our
island,
own
yeah.
in-house producer. Like that's who we work with. Like we weren't immersed in any community to be like, to compare notes with or
Right.
anything
They
like
put
that.
us on the white side. They
It's
segregated us.
The music industry is very segregated.
Yeah.
At least our experience on the label side.
Okay.
So we're black girls who make music, like rap music, but it's like pop rap. It's not like
Yeah.
traditional.
Right.
Yeah.
So we toy the line,
Yeah.
and everybody gets confused with that. Like the white people get confused, the black people get confused. Everybody's like, what do we do with these girls?
Yeah.
Right.
And that's what we saw.
Yeah, that's what we experienced.
I like that you guys did in one of your interviews mention like salt and pepper, because I feel like that's sort of like, but like people forget that. You know what I mean? Like these
Yeah.
industry people, they're
Yeah.
like, well, there's no one like that now,
Exactly.
and you're like, well, there could be.
Hard to
there
compare
could
to
be.
like
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
city girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or even Chloe and Halle. And I feel like we fall like some line in between,
Yeah.
the two. But yeah, the frame of reference for Salt and Pepper.
Yeah,
is,
or like JJ
so false.
Fad. There's been like a lot
Yeah.
of groups that were
Right.
like
Yeah.
not, but people
Yeah.
have very short memories.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're pop, but we have obviously hip hop
We
influences.
rap in
within
our
us.
pop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Right.
rap up in our pop.
We rap in our pop.
Yeah. What do you feel like you learned from the experience that was valuable for you guys?
That like it's never given to you. Like no matter what, you'll
Yeah.
have to just continue to work as
Yeah.
hard as
Yeah,
you
like
possibly
no
can.
matter how many artist documentaries you watch, and like, oh, they got signed to this label, and then they put out their single, and they're successful. Like, there's so much more
Yeah.
to the story, and not one button can be pressed to
Yeah.
like make you successful. It really comes from the artist.
Also, labels aren't developing artists like they used to.
Yeah.
like, at all.
No one
And-
has the patience. Everybody's like kind of like clueless, like from what we've seen.
Yeah.
Right.
Like some
Yeah.
people know one thing, but they don't know the other thing. Like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Like nobody knows. Everybody's just shooting in the dark.
Well,
in
I
the
think
music
it's
industry.
really difficult to be any kind of artist, because like I had a book that came out last year, and it was sort of I liked my publishers, but it's on you to create all the content, and it's
Yeah.
on you to create really like they have people that'll help you with marketing, but you're probably not going to get much of a budget for it, so you're probably gonna have to pay for it yourself out of the
Right.
money that you work at your regular job, and like then you have to kind of come up with and like only you can kind of create your own marketing that works for you.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
And that's like exhausting on top of making the actual music, which is
Yeah.
the thing that you signed up for.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
It is. Yeah.
Social media is such a blessing and a curse
Yeah.
because it did get rid of that like label who sets
the
everything up for you.
gatekeepers.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
gatekeepers. But then now the labels only look to you to use your social media.
Right, you
to
get
you
behind the
certain-
gate, and they're
Yeah.
still like, "Why don't you post?"
Yeah.
and we're like, "What about the label
What about
machine?
a I don't know.
Don't
what
you
about
know
a budget?
radio people?"
Right. Exactly.
Right.
Well, that's the problem,
Why
right? Like
do I have to post?
it's actually way
Yeah.
harder now because like back in the day, I mean, granted, like you could have one hot album and then disappear forever, and there was no social media to keep your name out. But I always think
Right.
about like someone like Soulja Boy, right? Like Soulja Boy is still around because of social media.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Right.
if he'd popped off in like 1996, it would have been a one-hit wonder.
Yeah.
And he would have been
Yeah,
forgotten
true.
about. But conversely, like back, like even before pre 2010, if you had like one big song, Like Chingy can probably tour forever.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I mean?
Vanilla
For like
Ice
2 or
is
3.
killing it.
Yeah.
Right.
Vanilla
or even
Ice,
Genuine.
Yeah, Vanilla Ice.
Yeah.
Although
Like-
not in a good way.
But he's killing it
No,
off that
I love
hit.
Vanilla
No, yeah, totally.
Yeah.
One big
Yeah, he's
hit.
living
Like
off of
MC
it.
Hammer could probably like tour around the country still if he
Yeah.
wanted
Yeah,
to.
if you wanted to.
It's like when Genuine did his tour. I seen Genuine at the fair and I was on stage. And shout out to his band because they put us on stage. Shout out to y'all. They good niggas. But like he did that tour and he's still doing SeaWorld. Remember even SeaWorld doing
Yeah, you
all
Yang
those
Twins.
old people.
I saw that.
Yes.
I want to go see a
saw
SeaWorld
that.
and twerk in the
vibe.
stands
Yeah, the
with
songs
kids
like
there.
had more life to
Yeah,
them.
Yeah,
now.
they did. Because
We
they
feel them
put
different.
budget. They
Yeah.
put budget behind.
And the videos were
artists.
iconic,
put-
and there was a
Yes,
channel. I
they
mean,
were timeless staples.
They were, and the deals were also shitty. Like all that budget obviously came out of what the artists had
Yeah.
to
Right.
make, but they did like put millions of
Yeah.
dollars
Yeah.
onto
Yeah.
and they
developing an
delivered
artist.
to the
Yeah.
ones that were buying the tapes.
Yep.
What we wanted. I'm sorry that the artists had to go through what they went through. Though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is sad.
on the back of our
yeah,
entertainment
yeah,
because I loved it.
and that's why.
how
it's
do you
so
think the
blessed
whales
it
feel at
occurred.
Yes.
SeaWorld?
Yeah, wow.
It's like you said. How do you think the whales? Feel?
Yeah, horrible at SeaWorld.
Wait, so are any animals or any like sea creatures getting any type of what's going on at SeaWorld at this point?
What's
No
going on at
360, I'll tell you that
Like,
much.
because the
Yeah.
oh my God.
Shamu does not
Who's the
does not
manager
get a cut.
and who
No.
authorized all these concerts? Petey Pablo's been there.
There was a
Okay.
Rolling Stone article
The
about
Yin-
it.
Yin
Shout
Yang
out on
Twins.
Great
Yeah,
G.
so the
Yeah,
Yin
yeah.
Twins there.
Genuine.
They have really great PR. Whatever's happening,
like-
they got.
like-
No, I
good
think they
PR.
honestly just like they just went viral on their own. They just did a
Yeah.
great job booking.
And then they kept
did.
doing it.
Yeah.
And everybody
do
kept
it.
going.
Yeah.
You would do it.
Yeah,
I would
SeaWorld.
go and watch it for sure. I would go watch it for sure.
Yeah, SeaWorld.
Yeah, Legoland's
Shout
not
out to
doing
y'all.
that shit.
Can we get the manager at SeaWorld on here? I need
my
to know.
Yeah.
Like who authorized those concerts?
But you'd have to let go of some whales if we come perform.
Yeah.
So
Like let them go
I don't know.
across.
Yeah, let them leave. Take them somewhere.
Oh, you trying to steal
Free a
them?
whale.
I'm trying to free the whales and we'll come perform.
Okay.
So the new single Icicle. Tell me about the creation of that.
I was like maybe
A month.
a month,
Somewhere in between 1 and 2 months.
about 2 months postpartum. And so I brought my baby. Yeah, I brought my baby to the studio, and we recorded the song. And you can actually hear her in the track. We like sampled her vocals in the track. And yeah, it's just a fun song.
Yeah, like our producer, Marky Style, he like had a session with Mesu and Oren Yoel, like by themselves, and they like had these mumbles to
Yeah.
like the hook of the song, and we're like, that's really hard.
Yeah.
Like Mesu like did some mumbles, they had this fire beat.
Yeah.
We're like, we want to write to that, so we like wrote
Yeah.
the hook and wrote our verses.
Yeah.
That's cool.
we
And
recorded
that's
it.
how it came about.
Yeah.
That's cool. No, you guys write really good hooks. It's cool that I like when I was listening to the music, I was wondering like, is there a song? You know what I mean? Like, because sometimes like with labels, I didn't even know you guys weren't, but sometimes like Kevin Gates, like
Right.
a lot of his songs were like a lot of the time in the industry they give you the hook.
Right.
He's iconic
No, I love Kevin Gates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we've 2 hooks. I think we've gotten.
from Atlantic.
Yeah.
You know.
But you guys write everything.
Yeah.
For the
We
most
write,
part, yeah.
Like we
do
write on all our
co-writing.
songs, but yeah, we co-write with writers.
Like what does that mean? Like you help each other?
Like it's like
Collaborative.
so collaborative. Yeah, like someone will come into a session, like our session. We have our own studio and everything. They come into like our home basically, and our producer starts a beat or has beats already pre-made for us, and then we just say what
we
we
all
wanna talk
start
about.
writing, and then we decide like how we're gonna divvy it up.
Yeah,
between the two of
and then we
us.
like stand up and we start rapping.
Yeah.
People say things.
That's how it happens a
lines.
lot of the time
Yeah.
these days. Sometimes like we'll write our verses by ourselves.
Yeah.
Okay.
Icicle specifically, we wrote our verses by ourselves.
We did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's dope.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people don't admit to that type of stuff.
Which is so weird because that's just like industry standard,
Yeah,
like to do sessions.
Yeah, we're
sessions
songwriters,
and that's
like,
why
yeah.
you look on
Yeah.
when people see. I'm in the A&R side sometimes with the industry, like I A&R projects and stuff. And when you look at these songs, you'll see like 1,000 niggas on the song, and you're
Yeah.
wondering where they're from.
Yeah.
Well, half the time they might have wrote that.
Yeah.
So a lot of people don't put it out there. So I'm glad that you guys are very comfortable putting it
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing wrong with it.
There's nothing
No,
wrong
it's
with
how
it.
do you make a song? Like songs have always been a collaborative process.
Exactly.
Like I get if it's like a set thing of like, oh, we're going bar for bar, we're rapping as a sport.
Right.
Yeah.
It's all me.
Then do your
Then
thing.
it's different, but we're trying to
Do
make
your
hits
thing.
over here.
Yeah,
May the
exactly.
best woman win.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so we're always collaborative in that way. We've never gotten a song and just like done the song.
Yeah, like
As
the
it was
hooks
given to
we've
us.
gotten, we've like deconstructed.
We always. And we don't really take verses. I don't think we've ever taken
We've
a verse.
never taken a verse.
Do you guys do a lot of features?
We've featured on some
We feature, yeah.
people's stuff.
Yeah, I like your Noga Arez
Oh,
stuff.
thank
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's really talented.
That was my favorite feature we ever did.
Yeah, she was
she's
cool.
really
Yeah, but our
talented.
features, we always just write the two of us ourselves.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel your creative relationship has evolved over the years?
Like, this is my sister from Andromeda.
In Ramadan.
Andromedan.
Yeah, like I grew up making music by myself because I didn't come from a musical family, so music was always a very solitude thing for me, an escape for me. And she's like the first person that I like felt comfortable working with and like
showing it too.
Yeah, it's very naked for me. Like it's very much like, oh, you want to see my nipple?
Yeah.
So I showed her my nipple.